What's up, everybody? Renfail here, back again with more Starfield, because this game has got me by the short and curlies, just like Baldur's Gate 3 does. And I've been having a lot of fun in this game. It is everything that I hoped it would be, and more. It's actually, for me, over-delivered. But I'm also very easy to please, and I am not someone who is anti-Bethesda. I just like to play good games, and this is a great game. One of the things that I've really appreciated is the depth and the scope of everything. And I did a video, I think, yesterday talking about my early thoughts on this game, and I kind of covered this topic a little bit in that video, but I want to go over it in greater detail today, which is exploration of planets. Now, I didn't know what that entailed. I didn't know what it meant to go survey a planet until I actually went out there and started to work on exploring and surveying a planet, and holy crap, it's a lot of work. You're going to put in dozens of hours for each planet that you do this with. And I also found out that the myth that some people are spreading around the internet that you can't explore the whole planet, that you can only explore small sections of the planet, that's just not true. Like, you can absolutely explore the entirety of the planet, of any given planet that you go to, but it is done differently than it is on like No Man's Sky, because with like No Man's Sky, which is a far less complex game in terms of everything that's going on behind the scenes, like here we've got companion systems and RPG mechanics and, you know, conversation wheels and all these things that No Man's Sky doesn't have and doesn't do. Therefore, it can do things that Starfield can't do. So one of the things that No Man's Sky does is when you go into a planet, it generates the whole planet in one go, so that when you land, it's the entire planet at one time. Here it's a little bit differently because they spawn a section of the planet when you land, and you can explore within that section, but if you want to go outside of that section, you then need to move your ship and go to another section of the planet. It's just a different way of doing things, but you can absolutely explore 100% of any given planet, and that's part of what the surveying of the planets is actually all about. So I'm a couple minutes in now, and I realize some of you are like, shut up, just show us the gameplay, and that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to dive in. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 11 a.m. Tons of other playlists, including Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. I do TV shows, film reviews, podcasts on Middle-earth and Dune and beyond. So check all that stuff out. Links to the Discord are down below. Without further ado, let me go ahead and open up the game here. Took a second to... oh, I guess my controller turned off. So I was talking too long, everybody. So here we are outside of a planet. And this is the first planet that I have begun to survey. And I'm still in the Frontier, which is a great ship. I love it. It's fulfilled every need that I've had in terms of a nice little vessel. Although I will say that the cargo space is starting to get a little weak sauce, because I can't hold all the resources I need. So I've had to keep going back to my base on New Atlantis and stashing stuff in my box at home. But let's take a look at this. So I am in my ship here, and we have this planet. Let me go find it here. I think it was, I may have to, oh, there it is right there. So this planet right here, bring up my survey thing, is Procyon 3. It's a random planet that I decided I wanted to try to start exploring. I'm currently at 68%. In terms of the survey of the planet. So I still have quite a bit more to go. I think it was around 40% when I started. I think I would have to go back in the stream. It was probably, I think it was at 32%. But we've done quite a bit since then. But I will say this right now. I have been on this planet for hours. Hours and hours. I mean, probably 10 hours into this planet at the moment. And I haven't finished it yet. And based on the progress that I've made in 10 hours, I would anticipate it's going to be about another 10 hours before I actually complete the planet. Now, I know not all planets are the same in scope and size. It's all good. So first and foremost, let's look at how Starfield does this. So if I bring this up, you know, I'm at the planet right now. You're just looking at the rock. But if you bring up your scan with the left bumper, it'll bring this up, and I can go see the things that I've already explored, like this civilian outpost. I can look at places that I can go to and land at directly from here. But I could also just choose to open up the planet map by clicking. It's just literally, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to hit A anywhere on the planet, and it says open up planet map. So we're going to open up the planet map. So one of the first things you can do anytime you come to a planet is, generally speaking, they're going to have some place that you can land. Now, I've already explored these areas. And if I go to one of these places, which let's just do that right now. Let's just take a look at this. We'll go to here. Let's go to the landing area. We're going to choose to land. We're going to get our animation sequence here. We're going to drop down onto the planet. And then once we get out, we'll be able to see things that I've explored and things that I haven't yet explored. Because once you land, it spawns that...
Mood to catalog some life forms?
Right, that 45 minutes of explorable space is what comes... Oh, crap, there's a whole herd of those things. Let's back away. I don't want to get shot or eaten. Freezing rain. Let's get underneath the protection of my ship here so I don't get hit with frostbite. So if we start scanning and in any direction, we're going to see these things off in the distance, right? Civilian outpost, which I've already explored. There's a structure way over there, which I haven't gone to yet. There's something over here I haven't gone to yet. Something over here I haven't gone to yet. Now, I've scanned these from a distance, so they're showing up on my map. But in order to go to them, I would need to run to those to explore them. And so essentially the difference between explored and unexplored is if you look over here, that one has a white background on the icon, and that's because I've actually explored that one. Whereas the ones that I haven't explored yet have a gray background or a black background like this over here. So it hasn't been explored yet. But I have at least scanned it, and I know that there's something in that direction. So this is sort of the 45-minute of explorable space that you've heard a lot of people talking about, and some people complaining about, saying that this is all you could explore on any given planet. It's only 45 minutes of explorable space. It's not the whole planet. That is blatantly not true. So here, I'm going to show you why that's blatantly not true. So I know that, you know, I've landed. I can go on and run in any direction. I can go explore all these destinations, harvest along the way, kill creatures, so on and so forth.
Do you require my assistance?
But let's go back into our cockpit here.
Hey, you might want this.
And we're going to go ahead and take off. We're going to go back up to space for a minute.
Lifting off now.
I'm a sucker for these animation sequences, so I'm going to make you watch them with me because they're awesome. I have no problem not being able to fly in atmosphere. I don't want to fly in atmosphere. I don't want to play Elite Dangerous. If I wanted to play Elite Dangerous, I would go play Elite Dangerous. If I wanted to play Star Citizen, I'd go play Star Citizen. Oh shit, there's a... Okay, hang on. We might get sidetracked, everybody. Let's do this. Go, everybody. Destroying some pirates. Come on now. Let's get caught up on this bad boy. Oh, I may have missed him with the missile.
Enemies grabbed. Target's shields are down.
Alright, one more to go. When in doubt, everybody. Booyah. Anyway, we got slightly sidetracked, everyone, with blowing up some space pirates. We gotta get back to the exploration now. Hang on, let me Oh, my cargo hold's full. No! I gotta get a new ship, everybody. Anyway. All this stuff to look at. So we're back on the planet, right? Let's go back into the planet view. I love it. This is the random stuff that'll have happened. So we know that we've explored that one outpost, which is over here. Now we already have a couple of things we could explore. We just unlocked spaceship debris because there's stuff floating in space now that we can go loot, but I don't have the space for it right now. But the second thing we could do is we could go to the existing outpost that's already over here, and we could land there, and it's going to give us 45 minutes of explorable space, right? Or ish. That's an estimation that people are giving, right? Let's touch down for a minute and look at that, because This is a completely different section of the planet, right? So there's other things that we can explore in here, other biomes, depending on the planet you're on, more,
Let's put this
you know,
bird.
other creatures to find, other resources to harvest, other types of flora and fauna, and also other things like other structures, caves and ruins and so on and so forth. So look at this, looks completely different than where we were just at a minute ago, right? This is a completely different environment.
Fragility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding.
It is. So we're going to open up.
At any moment, a calamity could happen. But consider the countless near-extinction events already escaped. Marvelous, isn't it?
All right, Barrett, shut up. So over in the distance, we see this thing, unknown. We're going to scan it. That's a structure, so we can go over in that direction and find that. What else we got over here? Oh, looks like there's something over here. A civilian outpost, which I think is the one we were landing at near here. That's why that one's showing up. It's 400 meters away. Now my scanner is only rank 2, so I might not be picking up all the things that are available here. But there, look, there's a new life form over there, frost reed, which we're going to want to go. Oh, there's an unknown. Boom. We're something else to go explore. So we've already discovered this has some new life that I haven't seen yet, some new structures that I haven't seen yet. Oh, there's some new creatures I haven't found yet. And you can see on this planet, 68% above me, I need to uncover 5 more fauna and 2 more flora. Cool. Well, I know that I can at least do here because there's an outpost here and we just landed. But what if I want to land completely in a random place on the planet? What does that look like? Let's go to the cockpit.
I have something for you.
Let's go ahead and take off again. Let's go back up into space. And I realized that you could just fast travel into orbit and ignore all the cutscenes, but why would you want to? Like, I love the animation of sitting down at my cockpit, getting up from my cockpit, taking off, landing. I love it, so I'm going to look at them every time. This is where I'm going to say to the anti-Bethesda trolls, just get out of here. You get hidden from the channel anyway, so it doesn't do you any good to leave ranty, pissy comments, because I just immediately go, hide from channel. I don't need your negativity. I don't need you pissing in my Cheerios. So let's go ahead and click on the planet here, right? Let's go to the planet map. All right, now let's just say I don't want to... Let's say there's no civilian outposts to be found or no landing areas. What is that? Well, I don't know. Pick a place. Let's just say I want to go up here into the frozen north, right? I'm going to set a landing target, and I'm going to... Look, I can put it wherever I want. Look, guys, look, you can place these markers anywhere you want, apart from places you can't land because that's the ocean. But if there's a land mass, you can go there. Click it, land. Come on, guys. You can explore the entire planet. Absolutely, you can explore entire planets. It's just done differently than like No Man's Sky would do it, because it's not generating the whole planet in one go. It's generating landing areas and things around there. So we're going to land, and we're going to look outside the window, and you're going to see a completely different environment now. It's amazing. Like, you absolutely can explore the entirety of any given planet.
I wonder, as life forms ourselves, is it even possible for us to feel comfort in anything but the familiarity of another life?
Barrett is funny because he has philosophical things that he likes to say all the time. So now we can go out here and we can start to scan, and right away, boom, something unknown over in that direction. Let's scan it, some sort of an anomaly. Let's keep, oh, there's a couple things over here. That's a unknown. That's a life sign. Another life sign. So I'm just looking, and again, if I explore off in that direction, I will find other things that I can scan, other points of interest that spawn along the way. Oh, there's one over here, unknown, and another anomaly. And then this over here, which is unknown. That's a structure. So just right away, landing here, we found, you know, half a dozen things that we could go off and explore, and along the way we're going to find other things to explore.
Hello.
And once I get done clearing this area, which very well could take several hours, I can go right back to my ship.
Hey, you might want this.
We can go into orbit. Quick commercial break, everyone, to give a shout out to all of these amazing people who are the guild champions at the highest tiered membership here on our channel, and of course, all of the members who help keep me full-time and doing this for your enjoyment. If you would also like to become a member, you get access to tons of special stuff like live stream, member-only chat, private videos for our members several times a week. It's really simple. Just pick your tier, go from there. You can also do super chats or super thanks on any stream, YouTube short, or video that you see. Don't forget the Discord. Links are down below. Let's get back to the video. However you choose to go into orbit, whether you skip the cutscenes or enjoy them like I do, this adds to the immersion for me. I'm a big fan of this because it makes me feel like I'm in a Bethesda RPG, like I'm in this sci-fi RPG. I don't need to control my ship and take off and stuff, right? So let's open the planet map again and say, okay, so we've landed with, and look, we now have an explored landing area right there, right? Well, let's go somewhere else where there's not any sort of landing. Let's just plop something down right in the middle of this, and let's choose to land here. There's nothing more satisfying, everybody, than taking naysayers and proving them wrong. I get deep satisfaction out of taking a troll and punting them off the bridge and yeeting them into oblivion. Because 9 times out of 10, a troll doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's great to be able to come into the game like this and say, actually, you're completely wrong. You can do all the things that you claim that you can't. Let's exit the ship, everybody. Look at this. We have a completely different biome now. Completely different looking environment. Let's bring up the scanner. Oh, immediately. 1,
That right?
2,
Did you get it?
3 things. Get out of my way, Barrett. 3 things to scan in that direction. Oh, look over here. There's something else to explore. Something unknown. There's 1 over here. Let's get on the other side of the ship. 2 over here. So that's an anomaly. Also a natural environment, So right away, another section of the planet, 6 more things that we could go off and explore or so in any given direction, and then as I'm going there, I'll find more things. Oh, and look, right there, I've already explored those, so I already know what that is. So just over and over and over, everybody, you can land, take off, land and take off, land and take off, and each time you can choose a different landing. By the way, let's just show you how it looks if you do it a different way. So let's go into the star map here and skip the animation sequence really quick. Let's go to the system view and let's just say we want to set course and travel, and we're going to go directly into space this way with no cutscenes.
Hey, you might want this.
So just to show you that can be done. Now we're going to open the planet map now. Guess what? Now we have another landing area there. Well, let's say I want to do another landing area on the opposite side of this continent. I can set it, I can land, so on and so forth, etc., 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 continuing onwards from there. So here's the thing, everybody. Yes, you can explore the entirety of every single planet or planetary body that you come across in Starfield. I think the number they've mentioned repeatedly is 1,000 planets to explore. That's a lot of time. Like I said, I've been on this planet for about 10 hours, and as I've just shown you, each place unlocks. Each time you land, you get another explorable space. You could spend, I would argue, 100 hours on any given planet if you really want to clear each planet. That might be an exaggeration. I don't know exactly quite yet. But as I said, just to get my 100% in surveying is probably going to take me 20-ish hours. But the clearing of a planet for surveying is not the same thing as exploring the entirety of the planet, because I don't need to go to all of the waypoints that you find. Those anomalies, structures, so on and so forth. That's the data that you can gather to sell to vendors. What I'm here for is the flora, fauna, and resources. That's how you survey a planet. And so you have to go to the different biomes and, okay, I need iron. Okay, where's the iron at? I'm going to scan the planet, show the resources. I'm going to land in that area because that's the biome that has what I need. So when you're looking for the flora and fauna and everything else that you need on a planet, you have to pick the biomes and go there and explore. So getting your surveying done is a little different than fully exploring a planet. But as I've shown you in this video, you absolutely can fully explore every single planet you come to. You can pick and land anywhere you want on a planet, go to the next planet, go to the next section, excuse me, and go there. The only difference between this is like No Man's Sky is No Man's Sky spawns the whole planet at one time, and this spawns a section of the planet at any given time, and then you move to the next section, and move to the next section, and move to the next section. But it's up to you whether or not you want to explore a planet fully or not. But this is for all of those out there who thought that maybe you can't explore planets. You can. You can see all of it, and there's a lot to see and do out there. So hopefully you're enjoying the game. If you liked my take on things and you like my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. We do daily streams at 11 a.m. Central Time and a couple of streams on the weekends. On Saturday, we usually do an early morning one and early evening one. We have afternoon streams on Tuesday afternoons with multiplayer Baldur's Gate 3. We also do a lot of other stuff here with podcasts and other shows. Check out the Discord. Links are down below. Member-only videos as well. Until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy flying and happy exploration, because there's a big, huge universe out there to explore in the Starfield beyond our own. Cheers, everybody.